Welcome to demonstration number 6 of PDSA's eTimeTrak system. In today's demonstration, we will be discussing roles and users. In this instance, I've logged in as an administrator, which is a special ID that allows you access to all the different menus. And the menu items that we'll be talking about today are under maintenance. And under maintenance, you see several items. I can modify menu items, permission categories, permissions, user categories, roles, users. I could see users by roles. I could see roles by permissions and security controls. Lots of great, exciting features. But the two important ones for today's demonstration are roles and users. So I'm going to click on users. In this case, I have a search filter at the top, which allows me to search for different users, by email or name and things like that. And this is how I can add and modify users. I'm going to look at a user called eTimeTrak user. I'm going to click on the magnifying glass and go ahead and edit that user. And you can see I can modify the first name, the last name, initials, different things like that. The user ID is always burned in once it's burned in. I can modify the security question, and importantly, I can select the roles for this user. And in this system, I have 5 different roles provided, and these are the 5 default roles for eTimeTrak: administrator, executive, office manager, project manager, and eTimeTrak user, which is the basic user. I'm going to go ahead and cancel edit. It'll ask if I want to discard these changes. I didn't make any, so there's nothing to discard. I'm going to go ahead here and click on the plus icon for adding a new user, and I could add a user of Demo6, last name Demo66 DD. I'm going to call this user Demo6, email demo6@pdsa.com, phone, just a dummy phone number. And the locked out flag is if someone leaves the company or you don't want anyone to use their ID anymore for security reasons, you could check that and it'll lock them out. Or you can make users inactive and therefore they don't show up on any of the drop-down screens. Security question: what's your favorite color? I'll say it's red. Red. And password will be, I won't tell you what it is. Send password to user by email. I'm going to uncheck that. And I can now select the role I'd like them to have. I'm going to make this just a regular eTimeTrak user. Save changes. And let's see. Password must be greater than or equal to 7 characters in length. Great error message. I made it 6 characters. And you can make your password minimum or maximum set in the configuration area of the system. So I'm going to go ahead and make this 7 characters long. Hit save again, and the user saved. And I'm going to go ahead and search on D, and there's my Demo6 user right there. So I could go ahead and edit that guy again if I want to. Cancel edit. I can also go over here and reset their password. So if a user calls and forgets their password, the password will be reset. It will be sent to them electronically. The administrator won't know what that password is. The user will log in and be forced to reset their password. So that's great. Another menu item that's very important is roles. The roles that come with eTimeTrak are eTimeTrak user, project manager, office manager, executive, and administrator. And let's pick eTimeTrak user and drill in on that guy. We can see that these are all the permissions that live in that role for this person. So here's all the permissions for role eTimeTrak user. And you can see not that many are checked because it's a very restrictive type of role. Like billing period. Do they have the ability to add, delete, or edit a billing period? No, that should be an executive or office manager. Do they have the ability to add, delete, or edit tasks? No, that would be a project manager capability. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel edit, discard those changes, and let's select executive. And you can see the executive has almost all the menu items selected. So you can check or uncheck permissions at any time, and that'll affect any new logins. You can add a new role. I can call this role Demo6, Demo6, and I could go ahead in here and select any. I'll just pick those 4 permissions just to make it clean and simple. I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and there's my new role there. I can go back to users. I can go ahead and go into my demo. I will look for D, find the guy. There's Demo6. I will edit Demo6. Notice our new role showed up as Demo6. Oops. And so I could uncheck eTimeTrak user and check Demo6, hit save. So it's that easy to define a new role, assign permission to the role, and assign that role to a new user, or go into an existing user and change the role. This concludes the demonstration of roles and users. Thank you very much. Please give us a call anytime. It's Michael Krasowski with PDSA. Thank you.